Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's Charming Disaster, and welcome to our musical tarot show, part of the Rochester Fringe Festival. We are so glad to be here with you. Or maybe you're here with us.
It's unclear who's with whom.
It's a little bit like a seance that you have summoned us to because you can see and hear us and we can't see or hear you until maybe later, but more on that in a minute.
Yeah.
Charming Disaster offers original storytelling songs inspired by the dark, and we use the cards of the tarot to guide our set list.
Show the good people.
Yeah, let's show the good people. And if good people, you want to let us know where you're watching from in the chat. That's always fun for us to see.
These are the cards that we're using today.
Which deck is that?
This is the Marseille deck. Very old, made from woodcuts, made from in the 1700s, I believe, in Italy. This is a reproduction of those. Really cool.
If only the camera could focus
Only the
on
camera
them.
could
They're
focus.
really nice. You'd like them.
You'll see.
Now, the way this show works is that the cards of the tarot we have keyed. Well, I should first. Who here is familiar with the cards of the tarot? Just you can let us know in the chat. Any tarot experts, tarot readers?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They're all experts.
probably
at this point.
they're all experts if they've been to our shows. The tarot deck dates back to the 15th century. It's a deck of cards like a regular deck of playing cards, but it's used for purposes of divination, meaning telling us about the past, the present, the future. So we have keyed each one of the cards in the deck to one of our songs, and with your help, we're going to select cards from the deck, which will tell us not only what songs we play, but also determine the course of our destiny.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pick the first card to kind of demonstrate.
All right. Let's
So let's
go to the tarot cam.
All right. So the tarot cam is up.
Okay, here we go. Oops. Say when.
One. Nope, back one. Yeah, that one. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I want. Oh, so you're probably wondering, what does the first card signify?
What does the first card signify?
The first card in the spread will tell us about the past. The recent past. What just happened?
Ooh, look at that beautiful artwork.
So that is the Nine of Pentacles.
The Nine of Pentacles.
And you know what that means?
What does that mean?
It's time to play a song about witches.
That's what that means.
She has a green face and flying monkeys. She wears scarves and leather and lace. She lives in Africa on the island of Aiea. In a tower, in a chicken leg hut in Peoria. She is solitary. She roams and frees. She's a member of a coven.
Sometimes she's a he.
She opens the door. What do you see when she opens the door? What do you see when she opens the door? What do you see when she opens the door? She rides a broomstick
Or a bicycle.
She's lost freedom and speed and scorch.
She is stunning,
Hideous,
hesitant,
confident,
curious,
furious,
glorious.
monstrous.
She's our downfall.
She's our deliverance.
She's a higher being, surrounded by beasts. She's lurking in the forest,
She lives deliciously.
and she opens the door.
What do you see when she opens the door? What do you see when she opens the door? What do you see when she opens the door? Ooh.
memoir. Speak your grammar, make it grimmer, cast your glamour. She has a taste for incantation.
She's got a sulfur too. She reads the cards and stars, making magic in the margins.
Is it myth?
Is it music?
Is it truth?
She's a pagan priestess, the witch of the east, in ancient Egypt.
Or New York City,
When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, what do you see?
when she opens the door,
What do you see? When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door, what do you see? When she opens the door. Write your grimoire, speak your grammar, make it
grimmer, cast your
glamour. Well, that was a song about witches. It was actually inspired by a book called Waking the Witch by our friend Pam Grossman, who is a wonderful writer and thinker and witchcraft practitioner, and we recommend it very much.
highly. Do you want to talk about our new artwork for our returning friends?
Oh, sure.
I've noticed our kind of before we had a very bland backdrop, and now we brought
bland.
some art.
Yeah, this picture is kind of a representation of what it's like to be as old as we are. Because, once you pass like 400 or 500 years old, like, things just like they go by so quickly.
So fast.
Everything's so ephemeral.
The young just grow up and bloom and die.
So beautiful, so poignant. Yeah. So we commissioned this artwork to capture a little bit of that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Speaking of ephemera, should we choose the next card?
We should.
Which is the current situation.
The current situation. Now, speaking of the current situation, I think we were a little remiss in not mentioning a little bit of orientation about this Zoom. So, yeah. So this is a Zoom webinar, which means that you can see and hear us. We cannot see or hear you, although we can see the chat, and we love your chat participation. We can promote you, or rather stage management can promote you to be a panelist, which means you get to join us on screen, and that's what happens when you are selected as an audience volunteer. So with that, I think it's time to call up our first audience volunteer, who gets to pick the first audience volunteer card of the evening. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, it's Danny. You were here last night, or a couple nights ago. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Karen's here too.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hi.
She's actually hanging out now.
Oh, that's cool.
It's good. We hope everybody brought their black cat, but if you didn't, it's okay. It's like a bonus. It's not required. All right. Well,
are you ready, Danny?
I am.
All right. You know the drill. Should be a little song.
Stop.
That was a very firm stop. Very very decisive. Ooh.
Le Pape.
Le Pape, which is French for the Pope.
Which?
It doesn't necessarily have to be like the Pope, but it's this card represents a higher spiritual power.
Yeah.
Which means that it's time for us to play another song. Thank you, Danny, for bringing us the Pope.
Thank you. That one.
Go out.
Sorry, that one.
Yeah.
This one.
Go out on the marshes, pick the pieces up. They chopped him into little bits I gathered.
Anoint yourself with myrrh, and walking through serrated grasses, close the gap that's come between us. Lord of love, dead man, resurrection, twin sister, empress, crying Isis.
Better call the priestess, crack the cedar chest, hook out his heart and wrap him in white linen.
Jackal-headed doctor, cut the bandages. The queen is weeping tears into the river.
Lord of love, dead man, resurrection, twin sister,
Empress,
crying Isis. Now we have a question from the audience. Chris asks, will you give the titles of the songs later on and which albums they may be on? I really want to find that first song. So the first song actually is not on any album yet. We have kind of a backlog of songs that are just about ready to record, but not yet available, which means this is actually the only way to hear some of the songs tonight. But it is called Grimoire, and it will eventually be released. And there is actually a YouTube video of us performing that live from back in February, like right before the plague hit.
Yeah.
So you can search for that.
It's out there.
It's out there. And the song we just played is called Osiris, and it comes from our first album, Love, Crime, and Other Trouble. Now, the third card tells us not about the past and not about the present, but about the future.
The future.
Yes, and I believe that we have an audience volunteer all lined up and ready to join us on screen.
Who dares?
Who dares
the future?
choose the future card? Will you? We summon you. We summon you to join us.
There's the camera. There you go.
Oh, we hear you.
We hear you.
Oh, look.
And we see you. You're in some sort of tropical paradise.
Or
Yes,
you're underwater.
On the beach.
Yes.
Oh,
There's two of us here on the
hey.
beach, enjoying your concert. Not very goth setting, but
Oh no, there's nothing more. That's a power move.
I have to be taller. Here I am.
There you are. Hello.
What are your names?
Jean.
and Barb.
We want you to know that we each bought a ticket, even though we're watching together, because we want to support you.
Oh,
we
thank you.
appreciate you so much. Thank you for doing that, and thanks for joining us here. Where are you, if not actually on a tropical island?
Rochester.
Rochester, New York.
Rochester,
In the
yay,
house.
Rochester. You are giving us credibility as the Rochester Fringe Festival show, and we thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right, do you feel prepared to help us predict the future? It's just the immediate future. It's not like a long-range future. Very manageable, nothing to be alarmed by. In fact, this card will not actually help you that much because it's happening very soon. But you can give us a little clue. Just
let me know when you'd like me to stop and which card you would like. This one?
No, we can't see the cards.
Oh.
There
Oh,
it
I
is.
see it,
Okay,
yes.
yeah, now we can see
Oh,
it.
here we go. Okay.
Which one do you want?
They win.
That one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Tucked under here.
no cheating.
Here we are. We have chosen Reine du Pays.
La Reine d'Épée, the Queen of Swords.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So pretty.
So pretty. So strict, so fierce looking. Well, the Queen of Swords means that it's time to play this song.
Deep dog.
Secretary says you've got a meeting.
And the secretary's always right.
You don't know what you do without her,
And you can't even remember how you met her,
but she runs your life.
She keeps the wolves away when you most need it.
And you need it more than yesterday.
The pencil in her hair is always
But
sharp.
nothing sharper than the look she gives you when you try to make her stay. Secretary knows your weaknesses. A dozen roses, sweetnesses, no more than she deserves from you. Tell her to tell you what to do. You don't know where she goes when she leaves you. Even if you did, who would believe you?
Shouting on the phone has gotten frequent.
Hands are shaky and you need a shake.
The secretary steps out for a minute.
Hands you whiskey, razors, aspirin, and the order for your wife's bouquet. Secretary knows your weaknesses. A dozen roses, sweetnesses, no more than she deserves from you. Tell her to tell you what to do. The smell of smoke is always on her breath. Though you've never seen her smoke a single cigarette. Did you get the secretary's memo?
Pay attention, cause it's gonna hurt.
The secretary says she'll take the letter.
Did you let her take the thing that's beating underneath your starched white shirt?
Secretary knows your weaknesses. A dozen roses, sweetnesses, no more than she deserves from you. Tell her to tell you what to do. Is she on your side?
coming over. She'll eat your heart if you tell her you love her. Secretary knows your weaknesses, a dozen roses, sweetnesses. Secretary knows your weaknesses. Secretary knows your weaknesses. Secretary knows. Secretary knows. Secretary knows. Secretary knows. Secretary knows. Secretary knows.
It's a true story.
True story.
Now, the next card in the spread, card number 4, that is the middle card of this.
How many cards are we choosing today?
We should have mentioned this earlier, probably. We're going to be doing a seven card spread, which makes this next card the keystone of the arch, the centerpiece. And this is the obstacle card.
Oh.
So we'd like to invite an audience volunteer.
Let's draw an audience.
We summon
volunteer.
you with our will, with our spirit.
Can you hear us through the ether?
Are any spirits present?
Ah! Look who's there.
Oh, hello,
Hello.
spirits.
Hello again.
Eric, we saw you on this screen just a couple of nights ago.
I know. New location.
And you have
New
a
people.
companion tonight.
Hi.
This is Danielle.
Hey,
Hello,
Danielle.
Danielle. So we have heard through the spirit world that you are also in Rochester. Is this true?
I'm in Rochester and I'm from Pennsylvania, the Keystone State.
How is
Keystone
that possible?
card. It
was meant to be.
Wow. Can
Meant
you
to be.
tell us any like weird facts about Rochester?
It is the birthplace of spiritualism with the Fox sisters.
Mm-hmm.
True. That is a great
That's a pretty
fact
good
about
one.
Rochester.
No.
Wow.
And,
Apropos.
Indeed.
and by the way, we have a kitty who is currently playing with a little vampire. I can't see. We just realized
Aw,
on the
Oh.
screen.
that's adorable.
Since it was a whole kitty thing, you know.
Yeah, no, this is turning into the kitty show, which we do not object
Right.
to at all.
Right?
All right, Eric and Danielle, are you prepared to select the obstacle card? The obstacle card, this is the card that informs us about what is like blocking us. What is standing in our way? What is the problem here?
Oh,
Okay.
I'll let Danielle pick.
And go back.
I'm enjoying the spider walk.
Go ahead. That one.
This.
That
Right
one?
there. Yep.
All right.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Aha.
Aha. L'amoureux, the lovers.
Amazing.
Well, that does explain a lot. So thank you, Eric and Danielle. We banish you back to the ether. And now we will serenade you with this song. Oh, and the last song that we played is called Secretary, also off of our debut album, Love, Crime, and Other Trouble. People bring me casseroles and pray for his immortal soul. They think I'm in widow's weeds, but pity's the last thing I need. I dress in black and wear a veil to hide bright eyes and skin so pale. Make sure that nobody sees the marks of love my lover leaves. Since the day they told me he was gone, haunts me faithfully from dusk till dawn. Hear him whisper sweetly in my ear, can't you see we got a good thing here? Feel his fingertips caress my hair, turn around and there is nothing there. Phantom arms around me sleeping.
reach the heaven that they've prayed. Bitter about the fallacy their afterlife turned out to be. They bitch and moan and hide your keys or talk to psychics on TV. They just groan and shake their chains when I say my baby's on the physical plane. When I died upon that cold, cold night, made a promise never leave her side. Now she knows that there's nothing to fear. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Run my fingers through her hair. She turns around and there's nothing there. Wrap my arms around her sleeping dear. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here?
My husband cooling in the grave, the worms crawling and out. My lover's disembodied soul makes me so happy now. When they drew their pistols and they fired each one shot, how could I have imagined this sweet bliss would be my lot?
I used to be an angry man. I wanted things that weren't mine. At 15 paces in the sand, I left that all behind. Now my spirits rise when she turns out her bedroom light. I gently haunt my lover in the cold and tender night.
They try to comfort me with platitudes. They don't know I'm in a real fine mood. There's no reason I should shed one tear. Can't you see we got a good thing here?
Don't talk to me of death, do us part. Between us we share one
Beating heart.
Candles flicker in the chandelier. Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here? Can't you see we got a good thing here?
That was Ghost Story, also off of our first album, Love, Crime, and Other Trouble.
Yeah, we're calling it a lot from the first album.
It's true. I mean, it's just what the cards are doing.
The Cards to Cry.
Yeah. Let's see. Fun Rochester fact: David Bowie was arrested there in 1976.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he has like the world's most amazing mugshot. I mean, that is aspirational for sure.
We can all work to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, the next card is the I like to think of it as the friends and family card.
Oh, is that how you often think of it?
Yeah, well, it's like it's sometimes it's called the influences card. It's like, who are the people around you? What kind of forces are acting on you in your community, among your friends,
In your orbit.
in your orbit. But I want to take this opportunity to do a shout out because my parents are watching right now and my in-laws are also watching right now. So hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Suzanne and Jim. Yes, friends and family.
Friends and
Okay,
family.
I think it's time to invite our next audience volunteer up on screen with us. Dare they choose the next card?
Dare they eat the peach? Do we have an...
We summon you.
have
We
a
summon you. We
volunteer?
summon you. I said it 3 times, so it must be true.
It must
now.
happen.
We're just awaiting that unlucky, lucky volunteer.
Ooh.
Oh, something's happening. And we invite you to unmute as well.
I have emerged.
Hello,
Oh.
you have a
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. And will you share your name with the good people of the audience?
Yes, I am Dave. I am from Canandaigua near Rochester. I have Delilah the black cat with me, except she is departing.
As she would.
It sounds like a cat. How are you doing, Dave? It's nice to see you.
Okay, very well.
I
Good to
think
see
we
you.
saw you last in Rochester at the Spirit Room, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
Yes, almost exactly 1 year ago
Yes.
today.
God. Goes by so quickly.
It does. It's just like that.
Just
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Are you ready to choose?
I am ready to choose.
All right. I'll do this little walk down the...
Yeah, so
Here we
just follow your heart, Dave. You know, like if you get a strong feeling, you just shout it out. But don't feel pressured if you're not really, like, you'll know.
That one.
This one.
That one right there.
See, it's like every time it's just
Ah,
amazing.
look. We have chosen the La Papesse.
La Papesse, the female pope, the high priestess.
High Priestess.
You may know her as the high priestess. Well, thank you so much, Dave, for selecting the high priestess.
Great seeing you.
And great seeing you. My black snake and the donkey keep the predators at bay. The coyotes and the copperheads stay well enough away. The power that protects me is a circle made of salt. But when you try to get me, I won't feel a thing at all. The vultures that surround me ride the thermals up on high. Yeah, ever since you found me, I'm afraid that I might die.
The scarab on my pillow whispers vespers as I sleep. You saved me from the sparrows, now my soul is yours to keep. Come morning we awaken to a garnet-colored sky. The mirror cracked and broken, making X's of my eyes. I can't tell the world about me, so instead I hold you tight. Ever since you found me, I'm afraid that I might die. Light the fire, sing the song. Hit the hi-hat, kick the drum. Secret language on the tongue. Something wicked this way comes. There's a light without any heat. It shines just for me, my love. Shines just for me. There's a night without a moon. It comes just for you, my love. Comes just for you. There's a light
And the donkey keep the predators
without
at bay.
any
The
heat.
coyotes and the copperheads stay well enough
It
away.
shines just for
The
me,
power that
my
protects
love.
me is a circle made of
Shines
salt.
just for
When
me.
you come and get me, I can't feel a thing at all.
There's a
The
night
scarab on my pillow whispers vespers as I
without a
sleep. You saved me from the
moon.
sparrows, now my soul is yours to
It comes
keep.
just for you,
Morning we
my
awaken to a
love.
garnet-colored
Comes
sky.
just
The
for
mirror
you.
cracked and broken, making X's of my eye.
Light the fire, sing the song. Hit the hi-hat, kick the drum. Secret language on the tongue. Something wicked this way comes. Heat haze on the highway, there's a shimmer in the air. Out on the horizon, there's a figure standing there. Strange hallucinations as the sky is growing thin. From the corners of my vision, see the shadows closing in. Is it just sleep deprivation or the
Ever since you found me, I'm afraid that I might die. Ever since you found me, I'm afraid that I might die. Ever since you found me, I'm afraid that I might die.
I'm just listening to the crickets. They're actual crickets. They're outside. We are here in Western Massachusetts right now. We asked all of you to tell us where you were, but we didn't tell you where we were, which is in Lenox, Mass, at my parents' house where they are not currently in residence. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for letting us do this series of broadcasts from your living room, which is a mess right now.
And thanks again for all the whiskey.
Oh, yes, that's true. Here, cheers.
Cheers.
To you.
To you.
So the last two songs we played, the Lover's Card song is called Ghost Story, and that also appears on the first album. And the song we just played is called Black Snake, and that is off of our most recent album, Spells and Rituals. We made a really fun music video for Black Snake involving a lot of ritual stuff.
Oh, in a mansion, in a haunted mansion.
Haunted mansion.
In Staten Island.
Yes. So we encourage you to look that up if you haven't already seen it. Here's a little bit of true, real backstory about Black Snake. So the line that it starts with, my black snake and my donkey keep the predators at bay, comes from a conversation we had while we were on tour.
With our good friend.
With our good friend Curtis
Eller.
Eller, who is a wonderful musician who you should definitely check out. So Curtis lives in North Carolina, and he had recently moved to like a new place, and he was showing us around, big piece of land, and he told us that there was this big black snake that lived on the property. Oh no, that was the second. The first thing he told us was that they couldn't let their cat outside anymore because there were coyotes. And we said, oh no, that's terrible. Like what? Like, is there anything you can do to like keep the cat safe? And he said that he had heard that if you have a coyote, I'm screwing up the story.
If you had a coyote, you need to get rid of it.
That's good. If you have a donkey, coyotes are scared of donkeys and they like won't come around. And we thought, because we're city people, we were like, wow, that's so cool. The animals, they like know about each other.
They talk to each other.
Yeah. And Curtis, a little while later, mentioned that there was a big black snake that lived on the property, but that was a good thing because black snakes weren't venomous, didn't attack humans, and they were very territorial. And so if you had a black snake on your territory, on your turf, it meant that there would be no copperheads because the black snakes would
which is very important.
Yeah, you don't want copperheads. How venomous are copperheads?
Very.
Just been really into snakes lately.
I don't know that much about copperheads, actually. That's the one chink in my armor. Thanks.
Sorry.
But if you're interested in snakes and birds of prey, you should check out our Twitter feed. We have like a thing going on, a thread.
Yeah.
It's called Fang and Claw, and it's all sorts of facts about venomous snakes and large birds.
Yeah, it's just project. I don't really know much about it.
I don't know that much about things either, but it's just what I've been doing lately.
Well, all right. So before this was actually gonna be when I did the PSA about it was cool. So listen, if you are enjoying the music that you are hearing here on the show tonight, we have good news.
Good news.
We have albums for sale. And if this were a live show, I would say we have albums for sale right over there at the merch table. But this is a virtual show, and so we have a virtual merch table where we have CDs, we have vinyl records, and more.
Yeah, stickers and more. Oh yes, and
more.
And more. did you know?
So good. What?
Did you know we used Industrial Light and Magic for that, for those special effects, and we had choreographers
And a kazoo.
and a kazoo.
Yep. So so there's some links in the comments. You can go to charmingdisaster.com/shop if you want to have any of those things that we showed you in the video. So we are now ready for the next audience volunteer to pick card number 6 of 7, the penultimate card. And this is called the suggestion card. This is the card where we have to tell you that we are not really professionally qualified to dispense advice. And so any decisions that you make based on this card are kind of your own responsibility. So we summon the next volunteer. We summon you. Join us on screen and help us decide what card will offer us this suggestion, this advice that, like, let's be honest, you may not want to take.
I hear
Do you hear
a tingling in the veil.
Tintinabulation.
Tintinabulation, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I know.
But it's tacky.
Cacophony.
Tolling.
Are there any spirits
Is there
present?
anyone out there?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
I hear a voice.
Would
It's
you like?
Jason.
Hello, Jason. Do you
I
want to
have
do
no-
this on video too, or you're not able to?
Yeah, I don't actually know how to.
Oh, do you have a little? Oh, let's see. All right. Well, in that case, you can be a disembodied.
I will be the disembodied voice.
But how are you, Jason? Did you break your foot or something?
I did break my foot, and I broke my car after I saw you guys last time.
Oh, no. Oh,
We're
here you
so
are.
sorry. We did not sabotage your car.
Yeah, really? You weren't like sneaking in?
We
No.
probably.
Engine exploded. I mean, that seems like the sort of thing you would do.
You know what you need? You need one of these.
Yes.
You
These
definitely
come in
need
very handy.
an evil eye charm. It's against the evil eye. It's not for the evil eye.
Not to promote evil eyes.
I mean, that's what we were led to
That's what we were told.
understand. Yeah.
So you're not sending out evil eyes over
I
the
was
internet.
looking for
you're
an
just-
evil generating eye, but I couldn't find
I think that's just your eye.
just my eye.
Does your eye generate any evil? You guys spectacles.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. Well, perhaps you feel equipped to help us dispense some advice.
I would love to.
All right.
Okay, here
Let's
we
see
go.
the cards.
So you're just gonna watch Jeff's hand, and when you
All right.
feel a feeling,
All right,
that-
keep going, Jeff. I don't feel it yet. Wait. One more. That one. Wait, one more. There you go. Right there.
This one.
That's it.
Okay.
I feel good about it.
Oh, look what we have.
Ooh, l'empereur, the emperor.
Yay.
All right, good card draw. And this card is going to give us so many suggestions, so much advice. And again, we must urge you to exercise caution when following
This advice.
any advice
so
that we
true.
give you.
Farewell, wishing well. I said what's on my mind. There's no more to tell, so take another dime. I must be moving on now, the shadows grow long. I never was the superstitious kind.
What is this waking me down in the deep? Voice like a silver coin rings in my sleep. Don't be so hasty, no, don't turn your back. I could deliver you all that you ask.
We've done all we can do all by ourselves. Everybody needs a little help. Stuck in place, it's been so long. A little push will keep us going. What sweet melody echoes soft and low. There's no one but me, yet I am not alone. Did I wake up in a dream? That's no reflection I see. Swimming in the waters down below.
Begging your pardon, I know
reflection I see, swimming in the waters, down in the wishing well. Done all we can do all by ourselves. Everybody needs a little help. Stuck in place, it's been so long. A little push will keep us going. Black hair, skin so fair, our eyes are jaded green. A beauty with an emerald stare, so hungry and so sweet. How can I be sure such a slippery creature will keep her fish she promises to me?
Treasures and riches and servants and silks, power to bend all the world to your will.
How can I be sure such a slippery creature will keep her fish she promises down in the wishing well? Fall in the water, deep dark cold water, way down in the wishing well. Fall in the water, deep dark cold water, way down in the wishing well. Done all we can do all by ourselves. Everybody needs a little help. Stuck in place,
It's been so long.
a little push will keep us going.
Farewell, wishing well, I leave you with this song. I'm free from the spell that held me for so long. Is it such a wicked thing for one who would be king to grant dominion of this sweater bone?
10,000 gods damn you, I was such a fool. Snared by your serpent tongue, trapped in this pool. I swear by the skies that all ring by these stones, misfortune will blind you down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well. True story.
I think there's some solid advice in there. That song is called Wishing Well, and that is off of our most recent album, Spells and Rituals, as well. So we have one card remaining in our 7-card spread, which means one song left. And I believe that we have an audience volunteer lined up. So I know some of you wanted to get picked and you didn't get picked, but there's some good news, which is, first of all, we have one more of these shows tomorrow night. This is show 3 of 4 in the Rochester Fringe Festival series that we're doing. And we're so thrilled to be part of the Rochester Fringe Festival. And tomorrow night we're doing a show at 8:30. So you have one more chance. It's going to be a totally different show.
Totally different.
Different outfits.
Different cards.
Different songs.
Yeah.
So we do encourage you to come back and get the rest of the reading. And the other good news is that after this show is over, after we do the last song, we're going to invite all of you to come join us on screen as panelists, and we're going to have a little Zoom after party for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So bring your pets, bring your fancy hats or headdresses or whatever you got, and no pressure. Bring your snacks. We brought some snacks. We have snacks. I hope nobody's allergic to nuts. So if you didn't get a chance to come join us on screen, you will get another opportunity. And now we summon our final audience volunteer of the evening. We summon you.
Who dare? Oh.
Hello. Look who it is.
Hello.
Hello, Carol and Eric.
Hello.
Hello.
We made it.
You made it.
It's wonderful to see you. And what are you wearing? That is fantastic.
The cat ears that he got me for Christmas.
Double horns.
They're a little bigger than usual.
That is very splendid.
It's a really good look.
I hope you just wear those around the house all the time. That would make
We do, actually.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's wonderful. And where are you tuning in from?
Lakewood, Ohio.
Lakewood, Ohio. We love Lakewood, Ohio.
Me too.
Yep. And we last saw you, was it at the Rasputina show last fall?
Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fantastic show. We were just listening to Rasputina in the car earlier.
God, that was a year ago.
I know. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, the last card in the spread is the outcome card. So this is the card that's like, it's like your prognosis. It's like, based on the information that we have, this is what we think the deal is. This is what we think is going to happen if nothing else changes. So it's not like a done deal, but it's like the likely outcome based on where things are now. So don't be alarmed. It's not irrevocable.
Keep going. 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 Keep there.
This.
And don't reverse it.
I think come back one, right?
This one?
There we go. Yeah.
Perfect.
You.
Ooh, justice, la justice, or justice.
Ah, perfect.
Perfect.
Served cold.
Thank you, Carol and Eric. We banish you back to the depths from which you came.
To Lakewood.
To Lakewood.
Okay, this is shaping up.
All right.
Friends, family, acquaintances, welcome to the big top. Our hero, the trapeze artist, is speaking off stage to the one-legged tattooed lady, his lover. Unbeknownst to them, his wife, the snake charmer, looks on. Give me a kiss before I'm to go, lingering kiss to keep me warm. Pack your things and don't tell a soul, my clumsy dancer, my good luck charm. I'll think of you when I'm high in the air, the things we'll do when we get out of here. The net stretch to catch me is the trap that I'm in. My future's in pictures all over your skin. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall, I swing on a wire high over it all. Look down at the sky and up at the floor. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall.
We were so young and innocent back then when we first met. You were so tender and sweet. I cherish the memory words that you said to me. You swept me right off my feet. Now I know a couple things. There's a life in the ring, then there's the life that you live. You've grown cold and distant. It's making me desperate. Something is going to give.
Beware the snake charmer with the lazy green eye. She's a hot-headed harpy with a murderous mind. I've been in her coils for 10 years of my life. A pox on these rings which do nothing but bind. It must have been madness when we were wed. The liquor of passion gone straight to our heads. Ever since then there's been pain and regret, bile in our hearts and snakes in our bed. Real snakes in our bed.
It's my job.
Deep in the high that does nothing but fall. We had our time, darling, that time is no more. Look down at the sky and up at the floor. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall.
You're a bastard, seedy unscrupulous, candy-ass dilettante, lazy Lothario rat turd.
Lazy.
You're a bastard, self-centered, ignorant, cheap, inconsiderate, two-timing, impotent, layabout, flatulent, mama's boy, drunken disaster.
You're a son of a whore. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall.
I loved you too much if I loved you at all. Look down at the
Sky, end up at the floor. Deep in the high that does nothing but
fall. I know that you lied to me. I've got a memory long as an elephant's trunk. I'll make you remember me. Now I'm your enemy. You will regret what you've done. Think of all of the years we spent under this circus tent. Now I am wondering why. You know what I meant. It'll look like an accident when I teach you how to fly.
He flies through the air with the greatest of ease. The daring young man on the flying trapeze.
His movements are graceful,
The girls he does please. The daring young man on the flying trapeze. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall. I swing on a wire high over it all.
I loved you too much if I loved you at all.
We had our time, darling, that time is no more.
Look down at the sky,
End up at the floor. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall.
And there you have it. A
The
perfectly
future.
legible tarot spread telling us what's happened before, what's going to happen next. I think it was all pretty clear. And thank you all so much for joining us for this show number 3 of Charming Disaster's musical tarot show.
And remember, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your family to come and see tomorrow's show. It's the last show of our series here. So
Yes. So we are going to go put on our glamorous post-show robes. And thank you so much to No for pulling the levers backstage.
Thank
And
you, No.
stage management will be inviting you to join us here in the after party in just a moment.
just a moment.
We love you. See you in a little bit.